Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. America, America, America.
Yeah.
Woo, this weather,
Isn't
Charlie.
it crazy?
Oh my gosh. Welcome to I'm Just Saying Live right here on the Edge Radio Network. Thank y'all so much for tuning in today because we know you're trying to watch the weather. We'll definitely try to keep you updated on Storm Beta.
Oh my God, Beta is a mess.
Beta is out there cutting up in Houston, okay?
I cannot.
So shocked that we're able to make it, you know.
I know. The ladies made it
The
in
ladies,
today. Shout out to the fellas. We love you.
Hey, we finally get to see what it would be like without you guys. You know, we were talking about that movie Only. You know, with the one girl. Now we got two girls and no guys. But it's okay. We're going to have a lady show today. Charlie, what a weekend.
It has been a crazy weekend.
Oh, my goodness.
I feel like we actually kind of jump-started our weekend.
We did.
We
jump-started our weekend, ladies and gentlemen. We're just going to drive right into the water. No,
don't drive into
Y'all,
the
it is
water.
definitely flooding out here in Houston. Be careful out there. I want to say that before we get started because I was about to go right on in. But I want y'all to be careful out there. Make sure you check your area. You know, don't ask anybody else. It's good out there. You've got to get to where they are, okay? And that's how all these situations happen. I did see several accidents on the way in on 249 northbound, you know, with something real serious out there. So just be careful out there. You know that people have a hard time driving in the water. Okay, because there is definitely water out there. It is pouring down right.
And don't underestimate those water pockets. Please do not.
Hey,
I did that. And
I
got
splashed
on
somebody.
And I was like, I'm about to go down. It's it.
No, I splashed somebody.
You splashed.
And she just hit her brake. I was like, oh gosh, she would have had a whole accident. The big Yukon, you know, the bus coming through.
Right. Look, remember, you're not just driving for you, you're driving for other people.
Everybody else.
Be aware when you're on the road, guys. Very serious. It's only going to be getting worse for the next day or so.
Okay. So here we go with our weekend recap. As we said, we kicked it off a little bit early. We started on Thursday night. You want to tell them a little bit about our Thursday night?
So we went to this artist from Atlanta. His name is A-Lex.
A-Lex.
And he was doing a private listening party with a lot of media personalities and different outlets for his new album, From the Seed. Man, let me tell y'all about Tennille.
Hold up. He had me feeling all kinds of ways.
She got up in the middle of one of the songs and was like, I'm going home to my husband.
Hey, listen, you definitely, if you're one of those people that go to an event and you sit there and you stick in the mud in it, I get it. We're working, but we are still people. I am very much a personality in real life.
Yes.
If y'all meet me, it's 24/7, just like this. Like you're getting on air today. This is what you get in real life. I'm just saying, okay? This is me 24/7. Some of those songs really made you get up out of your seat.
Some of them had you in your feelings. I was like,
it took you on a journey. Make sure y'all definitely go check out my little blog post on it. It tells you some of the song names. It tells you the release date, all of that on jamsource.net, simply.Tennille365, entertainment and travel blogs. So just go and check it out. I did post one of the videos there as well for people to get their first time experience, because, you know, this was my first time ever hearing of Alex.
I love him. I've been listening to him for almost 2 years now.
Okay.
And it was great to actually get to meet him finally.
He's Grammy nominated. Nominated. So I saw why.
Yeah.
Let's say that.
Yeah, no, he's definitely an artist, not just for the regular listener, but he's definitely for the musician and the songwriter.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, my God, he's a full experience.
He put all of those instruments together. For you artists that are out there, I'm not talking about just, you know, singing and whatever else, but the people who are actually doing the work, honing in on their craft, playing these different instruments. This is probably somebody that you want to reach out to, because he definitely used true, real live artists in this, and you can tell it shows. You know, it shows that they put the work in. I really, really like that. I did also say in the blog that I liked that he wore the Picasso shirt.
Yeah,
this was definitely an art form, so the Picasso shirt was perfect.
Yeah.
For this, because he really laid out.
Yeah.
He laid it out.
No, it was really
good. The food was good as well. Unwind, thank you so much for having us. The rooftop made me feel nice and comfortable because it was an open space. I've been worried about that through this COVID-19 situation. That is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. Alex, make sure you go and check him out. The album releases September the 30th.
Yeah, but you had more of a weekend than I actually did. Tell me a little bit more about what you did this weekend.
Too much, like always. So I left to go to Conroe, because I was actually in Conroe the weekend. Then came back in town to meet Miss London Boyce. Yes. London is super sweet. She fielded all her questions, not only about her book, but about her movie premiere. So I went to see the premiere of Antebellum, ladies and gentlemen. Let me say this.
Oh, my God.
It was a child's event, but it was not for children.
Not at all.
The movie is quite graphic, if you will, okay? I did take time to make sure I sat there, I watched it, I contemplated in my head what I would do if it being put in the same situation.
Oh my God, the twist at the end was so good.
When you realize what's really going on, man, it's gonna throw y'all for a loop. Y'all know I love some movie reviews, so we're gonna save that part, the movie review, for later. But I would like to keep talking about this event. It was super cute. The food was super fun, you know, because they had the hot dogs and the nachos, lots and lots of finger food. Everybody was still being safe. You know, she had on her mask. I asked her about her dress she had on, because it had the sparkles at the top and the little pink tail in the back. And she was like, my mama got it for me. And I was like, you know, that is the realest, cutest answer you can get. You know good and well she just shot for that dress. Right. She don't know what designer she had on. All she know, her mama came through in the crunch and got her this super cute little dress. I do like families that work together. Her dad, you know, showed us his Ghetto America, TJ Boys. The son did a comedy skit. It was a fun-filled night. Let me just say that. She was also selling her books and t-shirts at the event.
She wrote a book?
She wrote a book. She is the youngest African-American published author.
Wow.
Yes. So the book is called London Wonder, okay? So she has a superhero. She's like a superhero that talks about her curls. So she found a way to love her curls.
I love that.
So I do love that, and I love it. If you have a daughter out there who is dealing with her curly hair, trying to be natural out here, you know, some sisters can't do it because we don't get curls, we get naps.
Some of us get both.
Okay, so this book would definitely be for those kids out there. So make sure that you take time to go and follow Miss London James Boyce. Okay, so isn't that a unique middle name?
I love it.
You know, London James Boyce. I have a feeling she's going to be a huge star sometime in the future. She actually plays the daughter in Antebellum. So.
Okay. Now, you did skip over one amazing
Oh.
thing that you've been talking about for weeks.
I
How did
am
the
going to
underwear
tell.
drive
Yep,
go?
I was getting to that one next. So during the day before that even happened, right? I went to help out a girl who runs Positive Express. Now you'll see a little video on my Facebook, on my Instagram in regards to me going and making a donation. You know, I do the annual underwear affair every single year. I have been collecting donations all year, and I found this really, really great because I've been afraid to have an event because of COVID. In regards to making sure the drive-through is safe, I don't want anybody to get sick trying to get some underwear from me. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So I decided to help other people out this year. The other event I went to was in Dallas, and my Houston event was with Positive Express. Their underwear go to girls ages 5 to 14 who are either in the hospitals or are in CPS custody.
Wow.
Because, you know, they lose a lot of stuff in transition in CPS, and she makes sure that they have the things that they need. So I took them some socks, I took them some panties, I took them some bras, like crates and stuff.
Wow.
I only showed 2 bags in the video, but it was definitely more than that. So I gave her all the girl stuff that I had remaining in my storage bins. I went and purchased some new stuff on my way here. We went out to, I think it's called Kitty Hollow Park in Missouri City, which was very far from Conroe, so I drove all the way there.
The other side of
But there was something very interesting while I was there as well. So we did that, did my donation to her drive. She's going to take the stuff over to the hospital so that they can give this stuff. But the next piece was, there was a guy pulled up with a mobile haircut, like a mobile barbershop.
Wow.
But hey, I'm going to tell you, this man over there doing his thing at the park, his customers pulling up. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, you could definitely change your life, okay? He's in there sanitizing and keeping it clean, wearing his mask and doing everything he needs to do. They said he could not open up the shop, right?
So he
couldn't open up the shop. He did it mobile. He's on the road. He goes to different places and pulls up.
I love that.
Anthony got a wonderful haircut. He was looking real good because he was looking real COVID-19-ish. Okay, he was starting to grow things everywhere, and he needed it. So
like
because
werewolf.
his normal barber, you know, got COVID too.
Yeah.
So y'all be safe out there. This is still very real.
Yeah.
Let me say that it's still very real. But y'all, that was my weekend. Charlie, what else did you do?
I got to go see Country Wayne at the Improv on Sunday with my family. Oh, that
look
was
at her and her family, boy. They just the most. Y'all have some fun.
Look, it was a great experience. It was definitely a laugh that we needed. Of course, they were social distancing, so we were in the front in this little corner, you know. But it was great. It was really great. I definitely think that like next time he comes in town, people need to go to his show. Like I said, he was hilarious. It was a good time. It was nice to be out and about for like half a second. But other than that, that was pretty much my weekend. I was still jamming to Alex. So
still jamming to Alex. All right, I'm going to keep it pushing. But before I do, okay, because we're going to run down this list pretty quick. Before I do, let me tell you this. Cindy out there in Galveston. I know right now you're probably running from the water because Galveston also has been taken over. The seawall is going, you know, it has already started to flood there in Galveston. But I wanted to make sure, she is like one of my biggest fans. Every time I go to Galveston, she's always showing up. If I'm out there pulled up on the seawall, hanging out, drinking, doing whatever, Cindy always shows up. I need to wish her right now a happy 60th birthday, okay? To one of my biggest fans. She is the life of the party. She drives into Houston when it comes time. I love you. I love you. I love you. Thank you so much. And I am so sorry that I had to miss the party, but happy birthday, okay? So let's now move into world news, okay? Outside of beta, okay? For us, that's world news because it is getting down and crazy out there. COVID cases are still on the rise, ladies and gentlemen. No matter what people tell you, when you look at the CDC, they are saying the numbers are still going up, okay? It's because y'all are out there partying. I did go get a little party in this weekend, too. I ain't gonna lie. I did. I couldn't resist
we're
it.
out there partying.
I could not resist it. I'm sorry. I had my mask on, but I did go to a Zydeco. Brian Jack, you did your thing. Noonie, you did your thing. I'm very happy about that. Listen, it is so funny to me when people decide to change up and start charging you, you know, because Prospect Park normally just let you in, right? Charge you $20 to see my boys, right?
Wait,
20. They hit you.
Prospect
Prospect was hitting for $20. Okay, they was hitting for $20. But guess what? It kept the crowd down. I was happy about it because I wanted to go. So I got in there. I got to get my Zydeco on. I danced and man, my legs were so tired because clearly I hadn't been doing none of the stuff I was supposed to be doing. But I couldn't help it. Everybody that asked me to dance, y'all got to dance on that night. Okay? Because I was ready. I was super ready.
Just pass them out. Speaking of going to watch your boys, how did your boys do this weekend? How about them Cowboys?
Hey,
and I'm sorry.
I took a whole picture with my Long Live the Cowboys sweatshirt on. Like,
the ladies are here, so we're going to talk about it. We love you, Cowboys. Shout out. I just had to get that out. I know we're going to talk about this later, but I'm just saying.
We never know when we're going to get the opportunity again. I also wanted to talk about the fact that TikTok deal finally got approved. Tell us, did you look at the deal?
I looked at
it. They split it up and chopped it up a million different ways.
I just think if you're going to heavily regulate something like that, just let it go. We've got the reels now. I think you should just let it go. Like, when you have to do all of this with just a social platform, let it go.
People love it though. They couldn't let it go. It's going to make way too much money. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how the split went that the president approved. Why was he involved in it? No idea, right? Exactly. Because there's money involved.
Yes,
that's why.
That's exactly
okay,
why.
So Oracle got 12.5%. Walmart
got 7.5%.
Why were they interested in purchasing TikTok?
Because they're about to start doing sales on there.
Trying to get that money, okay? They're trying to get that money. 7.5%. And ByteDance, who already owned it, of course, had 80%, but they have several different pieces inside of their own conglomerate, which separates it up a little bit more than that. But they are still 80% owner. And now there are going to be 25,000 more jobs here in the U.S. thanks to TikTok.
Yeah. I think.
How many people does it take to run an internet-based?
Hey,
25,000?
Facebook has its own situation.
25,000
is a motherboard of a platform, and it's got small integral pieces.
Also, they're gonna have a potential IPO. So, hey, y'all want to go buy y'all some stock? Y'all want to try to run up your numbers? You know, we're always talking about that here because we love business and we like to tell you how to spend your money.
I don't want to down TikTok, but to me, it feels a little like what was that thing that used to have like the 6-second videos?
Oh, what was that? I remember that. And you put the little video on there and it just snapped real quick. Not Boomerang, but kind of like Boomerang though.
Yeah, I feel like that's how TikTok is going to be. People are going to get bored once life starts going back to normal. They're no longer going to want to sit.
And TikTok, they're not going to be doing that.
Yeah, no one's going to want to do. Maybe like the first week when they go back to school, they're going to, or like back to work, they're going to miss their coworkers and be like, hey, let's do this.
Here's the thing. I clearly should have bought Epic stock.
Yeah.
Because my kids are all over Fortnite. They absolutely love it. Grown people are playing, everybody on Fortnite. Let's just say that is the party at home, okay? Now Fortnite is selecting the emotes, the little dances that you can do when you hit the end zone or when you make your win from TikTok dancers. Crazy. So I'm telling y'all, everybody is capitalizing on TikTok. It is what it is. You might not like it, Miss Charlie.
Look, if you need to get rich quick,
hey,
you might need to invest in some dance lessons and learn how to use TikTok. There are tutorials everywhere. I'm not the biggest TikTok advocate. Now, if they want to do business with me, look, we can talk. But I'm not the biggest TikTok advocate.
Talking about honing in on your skills. The Emmys are going virtual.
Oh my God, did you see it? Did you see the greatness?
Let me tell you though this. Are we dressing up?
Everyone's dressed.
I know.
To the nines. Did you see Issa?
Are we dressing up for a virtual Emmys? I would have liked to see somebody be real and just show up in their doggone pajamas, you know?
We dress up for Zoom meetings. Why not? Party up top.
Hey, party up top. You're exactly right.
Yes. Did you see that Zendaya had won an award?
I did not. Tell me a little bit about it.
So Zendaya won an award. Who else won an award? I think, I'm not mistaken. Oh, did you see Tyler Perry did a speech?
Okay.
And then the Insecure staff got a whole stadium to themselves.
Help us, Jesus. So that they could do it right.
That is
They
the best
had
way
to put the best presentation on. Okay.
Look, they're like, look, we got to get out the house. We got some clothes that we need to wear. We got photos we need to do. We need to celebrate. And they did it. I'm actually here for this. I want to see what else is going to go virtual. Like, because I mean, I don't see us going back to sitting in stadiums and
all crowded up because y'all are not social distancing at all. So every time, you know, just to get into places, there's these big lines. There's this big, you know, you got COVID before you can even get in there and get social distance.
No, seriously.
Right?
You do. In the line, you caught it.
Let's keep going with this world news. Up next, you know there was an attempt made on the president, correct? And you see, I just keep calling him the president, right? I'm not even going to give him his name out there, okay? I keep calling him the president. The president, there was an attempt made on his life. He was supposed to be receiving some mail that got intercepted by the powers that be. And it had ricin in it, which is like a poisonous, powdery substance, ladies and gentlemen. The lady was arrested coming back into the country from Canada. Okay? Okay? A woman.
I think
she got set up like a mug. I'm sorry.
They set her up.
They set her up.
That's a setup.
Girl, I'm sorry for you. I'm just going to say that whoever, you know, did it to you the right way and made you feel like that was okay and comfortable to try to send the president of the United States.
I think we're at that point now. I think a lot of people,
envelope though.
No, I think we're at that point where there's going to be a lot more attempts, and I'm not saying this because I want attempts, but I think because of what is going on and how emotionally charged everyone is, and then when you let a caged dog out, because we've been caged 4 months, people have been probably sitting building things in their homes.
This girl tried to send an envelope to the White House.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was the thing that you did. That was the one that you wanted to do.
Wow. And I'm tried to skate it through.
Hoping it's 2020.
That's
what you wanted to do.
He was gonna open it up. First of all, he was trying to figure out why he was receiving a real letter and not an email.
He doesn't even look like he. I was about to say he doesn't even look like he reads his mail.
I mean, somebody's checking it for him all the time. Maybe you thought they were gonna cough it or just douse it on him when they opened up the package.
Sis, we are sorry for you.
Yeah, I'm sorry for you, homegirl. You know, yeah, I'm sorry for you. That's all I can say.
I ain't got nothing for you.
Okay. So it is also the beginning week of Hispanic Heritage Month. Okay, I'm down for a little salsa. How about you? You know,
I love Hispanic Heritage Month. I think it's great that they get to celebrate just like we do. Mm-hmm. They get it to celebrate. Nah, I mean, we need a longer month.
Right.
I don't want to talk about that, but
they gave them all their days. It's September the 15th through October the 15th. Yep. Just in case you're trying to reach back and touch your roots. And I had a whole list. I brought my wrong folder up here. It's over there. But I had a long list of like LULAC started, you know, for Latin Americans in 1929 and all of this. They are very much a part of the civil rights movement, just as much as we are, trying to get fair wages for people out there who are farm workers of America and everything else. So please do not sleep on the Tejanos, okay? They're doing their thing just like we are, you know, pushing forward, making change, getting kids to school. If I must say so myself, I think they're doing a wonderful job. Keep pushing. We're going to keep pushing. Hopefully we can all work together on this thing. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you keep it locked right there. This is I'm Just Saying, and we're on the Edge Radio Network. And when we come back from our great... I said from our great. Where did that come from? When we come back from the break, we have Miss Yummy She Funny that's going to be on with us. So you are really going to enjoy that. I can't wait myself. So we'll be right back.
We've been out of control since we got hit back in March 2020. Mortality rates keep climbing. Infection rates go up and down and then back up again. How long will this go on? No clear answer. Will a vaccine even be effective as this virus continues to spread and to mutate? No clear answers there either. I'm a trained nutritionist, herbologist, personal trainer, behavior modification and stress sciences expert. I'm also a COVID-19 and pneumonia survivor. I've watched the continuous wall-to-wall news coverage, and while yes, wearing a mask and social distancing are crucial now, you're not being given important tools that you need in order to fortify your first line of defense, your best line of defense, which is your own immune system. What's going on here? There are simple, affordable, and natural ways to help build your immune system to fight any virus or bacteria now, and it starts inside of you. That's why I need to invite you to join me for Beyond the Mask, an intimate talk about vital ways to immediately begin boosting your immune system. Are you worried about the potentials of a second wave? Are you concerned now that your immune system may not be strong enough? Let me show you now the changes that will allow you to optimize it. Let me show you how to maximize your exercise benefits in a 12-minute routine that you'll do every other day to easily increase your metabolism, strengthen your respiratory and immune systems, and give you better circulation throughout your body. Listen, sugar feeds both bacteria and viruses. Let me show you ways to kick that sugar addiction now and to get some weight off. Let me share with you keys to better nutrition that boosts your immune system. We are all under too much stress, and stress weakens your immune system. It single-handedly leaves you vulnerable to all kinds of health issues and infections because stress reduces your immune cell numbers and their ability to function. Let me show you tools that you'll easily integrate into your daily life now to naturally reduce your stress cortisol response. I also want you to know about some nutritional supplements that have been shown to naturally improve your immune system and your overall health. Since January, there have been over 700 studies released worldwide on the relationship between COVID-19 and vitamin D3 deficiency. You need to know why. You want to improve your own immune defenses now? Want to take back your control? Sign up today for Beyond the Mask and join me as I give you information and tools to easily get you back on track towards a healthier overall immune system now.
Are you a small business owner concerned about the downturn in the economy? Top business leaders like Mattress Mac and Warren Buffett will tell you that now is the time to promote your business more than ever. People need your services. Your business needs an edge. Learn about special advertising packages for small businesses right here on Edge Radio. Find out more, give us a call at 281-744-0446. That's 281-744-0446. Edge, because truth still matters.
And we are back on I'm Just Saying Live. It's your girl, Hey Charlie, and your girl,
Simply Tennille.
We
Make
are
sure you follow me.
We are live from Midtown Bar and Grill on this amazing Tuesday, actually trying to stay dry.
Yes.
How was your drive-in?
Super wet.
Super wet?
Like super wet. Like WAP.
I was about to say the same thing. I was about to be
But
like,
I
she
got
got that WAP.
Yeah, I made it through. I was like Mary Poppins with that umbrella, but I got here.
Exactly.
Okay,
Hey,
so-
we were talking about WAP this weekend.
Oh,
I had a
yeah.
wall, y'all. They were calling me wet ass
She
leg.
had a wall.
They dropped champagne all over me
All
before our
over
event
the
even
place.
got started. Thank
Yeah.
God I had on black.
What
Yeah.
was the celebration?
Oh, we were doing a listening party and they just done threw it all in my lap.
Yep.
Turned into a wet t-shirt.
Yeah, basically that's what they
Guys,
did.
Thank you for joining us
Is
back
that
on the
what-
show. We are actually here with a special guest today.
Somebody trying to work.
Comedian Mayim Robinson. How are you doing today?
Hey, I'm doing
Did she pronounce that right? Because I knew I was gonna have a hard time with it.
Ma'am,
Ma'am.
Always
Yes, Yes.
All
And you can also follow
right.
me, Y'all She
Mayam.
Funny, Instagram. Okay, Mayam Robinson Legal on Facebook.
Our Facebook. You know, they made us all put our government names on there, and everybody is not happy about it.
I
People
know.
were still trying to swap it up, and I'm like, how are they getting away with this? They started asking for your ID and all that. I was like, wait a minute, I don't want to play like that.
Me
Really,
either, you
I
know.
didn't. But
Email
it's,
is enough. You got that.
you
Okay.
got that.
It's
You
enough.
have a way to access us all now through Facebook. Thank you very much. Okay, Miss Lady. So, you know, you're here. You know, we have weathered the storm to be here. What do you have going on? Because I really, really wanted to talk today. We talked about this on social media. It is time to discuss how these entertainers
Yeah.
are surviving
Yeah.
through COVID. Because if you're not doing a live event,
All the way.
a live event, that costs you money, number one. These
Mhm.
virtual events, it's hard to get somebody to pay for a virtual event.
Yeah.
Seriously.
You know,
Right.
it does happen. Don't get me wrong. You can get it, but I mean, it takes some work, ladies and gentlemen. So how have you been weathering the storm of COVID?
Man, you know, my hair is cut like Tiffany Haddish right now. I just got this wig on.
It look good. It look
I'm
good.
stressed.
Oh, so you one of those who had to make a life change.
Man.
Be like, you know what? I can't do this no more.
Last show that I had was in June.
Wow.
Yeah, last show that I had was in June.
Okay.
And that was canceled because it was actually in April. Now it's canceled
Wow.
because of COVID. Then they pushed it to June. I ain't done nothing since June.
Wow.
As far as stand-up comedy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
stand-up.
saying? I have been working on my movie.
Mhm.
And I also do have a clothing line that I've been working
I know. I was telling Vanderbilt, you know, Vanderbilt's made sure I knew that she was on in one of the movies he was shooting, right? So I was like, now wait a minute, now how I get into one of these roles? You know, I'm trying to do a little acting too.
You know what I'm saying? You know.
Give me something to do during COVID.
Actually, the producer and the writers seen me at a comedy show.
Okay.
And one of the comedians he was filming for, he had filmed the whole show. And he
Okay.
said he was writing a movie, and then he had asked him, he's like, well, can you talk to some of these people? And I was like, what?
What?
I
I sure
didn't feel
can.
it. I was like, okay. But then when I was the ratchet baby mom, I was like, that's how he's
What you say? Is that what you want to
The
select
Ratchet
me
Baby
for?
Mama number one.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Not number two, not her homegirl, but number one.
one.
That's the
number
worst.
one. The bottom one.
Right. The one that holds it down. Look.
Oh my gosh.
No, but I was flattered. I was honored, and it's been fun. This
Okay.
is the first time I've ever. I mean, I've always did plays and drama, but to actually be on a set and be filming days and days and weeks,
Yeah.
it's a
Yeah.
lot.
It is a
Yeah,
lot.
it's a
Keeping
lot.
your schedule together is definitely a lot, but she ain't got nothing else to do right now. So,
No.
because of COVID,
It's
you know.
still didn't know
we-
my lines. I'm like, ooh, shame. I should be shamed.
I'm gonna tell you,
do a study.
I probably would be that person that they would have to do like 1,000 takes on because I can't get that one line right.
One
you
more
know?
time, just one.
Well, welcome to this restaurant.
Hi. How may I take your order?
Real long and dry. Okay.
Wait.
Okay, so we're talking recording movies. We're talking, you know, standing up in front of people. We always like to talk about the business side of things and crafts, you know,
Okay.
because comedy is very much that.
Very
Everybody
much.
is not going to like what you're doing or what you're saying.
Mhm.
Talk to those people out there who are aspiring, because like I said, we met little young TJ
Yeah.
this weekend. He was like, this is not how this was supposed to go at the end of his set. You know, he thought everybody's gonna be laughing because he started talking about old people because it was a children's event. But you know, old people had to bring the young ones, you know.
Yeah, yes.
So you can't talk about them too much, you know. I didn't know if I was feeling some type of way or not. But doing that, how do you make sure you kind of appeal to all crowds?
You know what? I think it's best to just stay true to yourself.
Amen.
You know what I'm saying? First and foremost. And then you do have to adapt to the atmosphere, to your crowd. I like to try to know ahead of time, like, where am I going?
Who's gonna
What's
be
the
there?
venue like?
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Is there an age range? Is this an adult? Is this a kid?
Yeah.
Is this for a company? So you can try to have your material together and then have a backup plan, because you might need to pull that one out the hat just in case something don't work. I'm gonna throw this one because I know it's gonna work. You know what I'm saying? You have to have something that you know, regardless, that's universal, that's gonna work.
Okay.
Most everybody like pets or know somebody like animals
Yes.
or
Yeah.
have an animal. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not talk about
You know when you do that
Aw.
one, it's gonna touch because everybody can relate. So if you can at least got that one that everybody can relate to, you good.
Yeah, you can at least skate on
Yeah,
that.
you
a little
can
bit.
get
Or
up
at
on
least
there
in.
like,
yeah.
da, da, da,
Bye.
da, right.
Well, at least she said something funny.
Right.
Did you always know that you wanted to do comedy? Because I know you're from Flint. So what was that like? That transition going from like Flint, being raised in Denver, and then coming to Texas.
Wow. And then what? And that ain't all. Don't forget Birmingham in Louisiana.
Oh yeah,
Jesus.
you done been up and down.
Ain't nobody in the military. Okay.
Y'all just
But
moving.
man, that transition from Michigan to Colorado, to me, I feel like was the best decision that my parents ever made for us.
Okay.
As far as what's going on with the water, like all that stuff is real and it's still happening.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's still happening right now, and it's sad and it's crazy.
If y'all don't know the story, you should definitely go check out the story in regards
the water
to
crisis in Flint, Michigan.
Yes. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot. Yeah, that's all I was about to say. Because it's a lot. Because there was lots of families that were hurt, by that and the things that went on.
The conspiracy behind it, and it's a mess.
Yes.
Sticky situation. But I'm glad that they got us out of there. Or we're still young. Moved to the Midwest. It was different because it was diverse.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Just
you got to see them folks.
Right. All different races and nationalities and stuff. So I enjoyed growing up there. And then when my parents retired and moved to Alabama, I moved down there and helped my mom with my father because he was sick at the time. So I stayed there for a while. And even the South was different because that was the first time I experienced like racism.
Wow. Yeah.
In Colorado, that was foreign to me.
Yeah.
I have white friends, I have mixed friends. Like most of my friends are mixed with something, or they're all black, or it's just everything.
And when there's a culture, like when it does come to this, and I've said this about all our social unrest conversations, I'm always throwing it in there, that a lot of this, and everybody's out there now because everybody has somebody in their family, in their group set that is of both races, and you can't pick one side of them to judge. It doesn't work like that. You love your family member for who they are.
Exactly.
So I completely can understand that.
Man, and that was a culture shock.
Have you used your experiences in your sets? Like, do you all the different places that you've gone to?
The places that I live, like those are the best sets.
Yeah.
Like the best sets is like when I'm telling my life stories, y'all laugh at my pain. They be the best ones. I'll be like, but I'm over it now. So I'm like, okay, they can laugh at me. Yeah. But a couple years ago, I was pissed.
I would have been mad. I would have been trying to fight somebody. Right? You would have turned back into baby mama number one.
Yes. But then living in those different places, different people has gave me different experiences. So when I go and travel, like do bars or different locations, that's kind of cool because I might know the area more, the people, and I can relate to it. And, that also helps me with my set as well. So I like that. I enjoy it.
Okay. Well, all right. Come through.
The business side of it, making money, on the other hand, that's
the thing. Right now, that's what we're here about. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that's why she's here. A lot of people sit down on it at the wrong time. Like right now, you said, I'm not out there as much as I would like to be doing different things. Somebody, if you were one of those people who's been wanting to throw an event or do something, that you needed to keep small because of your money, you know what I'm saying? You could definitely get somebody right now. They probably gonna still have their price, but you can get a couple of people in on your thing and still draw lots of attention so that when this stuff is over, people already know that you put it down on the map. You had a COVID safe event, you did X, Y, and Z, and you helped somebody out like this who is trying to make it to the next level. One of the reasons that she's here is to let y'all know she's available.
I'm in here. I'm available. I'm ready. Call me. Text me.
We're gonna definitely have to get her hooked up with Salon 180. Tessa, who does the Monday, Wednesday, and Friday shows of the morning show here. Salon 180, they do Sunday night events, comedy events. So I said that I was going to surprise you with that. We'll definitely have to put you guys in contact. Maybe you can get in on that.
See, it's all about networking connections. This here.
We met on social media. Well, we met at an event. And then we talked through social media. Social media, for all of you people who keep saying that it is dead and it ain't going to get you nowhere and X, Y, and Z,
the best place to
there's a reason that people are on there. People are making money and making really great connections. I encourage you to do the same.
Right way.
The right way. Please don't be up in my inbox doing that stuff that y'all be doing. You know what you be doing.
Them pictures. Y'all better stop sending them pictures.
Bye. DM
to get to your wall.
Girl, what?
I think it's because I'm petite.
Girl, it ain't got nothing to do with that. These
men
out here,
because I'm thick.
They is.
Look.
I'm telling you, them DMs will get you in trouble.
That's up in there nasty.
Nasty with
let me say this. Okay, so Anthony's nephew was with me, and we were in the car riding somewhere, whatever. And we were trying to set up my Bluetooth to my radio, so we could get it all hooked up. He was trying to help me out. Here come Mr. Nasty Man in the shower, holy just waiting for me to answer. He accidentally hit the button. The baby saw the stuff. This is why y'all men shouldn't do stuff like this. He was like, what is this? Do you know him? I felt so bad because he's like 15 years old. He was like, this one coming your day. I was like, oh my God.
He might have PTSD.
I said, please delete him for me.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
block him for me.
Block him and delete.
Oh,
I don't
my
even
goodness.
know how to get the man off
And
my
then you
phone.
gotta do warning signs. You tell people like A first before you send it. You just don't send
lead
it.
up to it.
Yeah,
it was
I got something
Wake up in the
for
morning.
you.
Oh, hello.
It was the live video call thing. He was like, I was like,
Oh.
no, it's too early. I'm sorry, y'all. I
Call me
had
at
to give y'all
lunch.
that for the morning time, you know. If you're going to do anything like that, definitely don't do it during the morning hour. You heard me?
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
I
that was
can't.
horrible. So anyway, we were trying to set that radio up and, man,
Oh, we got
the
set
eye
up.
burner. We got the burner.
They got set up all right.
So tell me, since you've had to pivot with everything going on online, how are you getting those how do you pitch yourself now? Like, what is the best way for you to pitch it?
Have you seen them skits?
There's no pitch. You know what it's been? What I've been doing? I've been working with people that I was working before COVID, and we've been reconnecting, and they've been telling me like certain things that they've been doing, and do I want to get on? And I've been telling them certain stuff that I've been doing. We kind of been collaborating,
Yeah.
and that's been the best thing.
Yeah.
You trying to do it by yourself is tough.
Yeah.
You gotta collab with somebody. And the social media thing, I'm kind of like not
Iffy.
on there like most people are. But I keep myself busy. I try to keep myself consistent. If I'm trying to do radio shows, podcasts, private parties, if I get booked for a private party, like I said, I'm working on the movie.
That would be fun, Charlie.
Got my little clothing brand
Idea.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I started selling weed. I'm doing everything that I need to do to try to keep
Girl,
myself
I thought
going.
she said I started selling weed. Girl,
Girl, she did too. I was like,
I'm gonna
I
sell
did.
it. Oh, you
COVID got rough. And
Girl,
now
I
a word
tried to
from my
change it
sponsors.
I tried to change it to weave in my. I tried to change it to weave in my mind. Girl, I was like, wait, I know she didn't just say that, but it is what it is.
Girl,
This is a
it got
comedian.
tough. It got
This is
rough
a
out
comedian.
there.
This is why
That's
we
all
love
I'm
her.
saying.
She completely caught all of us off guard
It got
with that
rough.
one. Look.
I went from non-essential to essential real quick. Okay, I knew what I had to
Because
do.
everybody is trying to teach those. Everybody trying to teach those doggone kids at
Girl,
home.
them is my
They
best
need
customers.
They need their weed.
Girl, what? They my best customers,
my
girl.
God.
I be calling them on the phone.
CBD, Backwoods. We need you as a sponsor.
Kids is it's frustrating with them parents trying to be home teachers. Ain't got no experience.
I'm not a teacher, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my
It is
God.
so hard. Wait, I'm about to cry with this one. It is so hard to use Google Classroom and submit work.
I feel so sorry for the parents
Download
out
that
there.
homework. You know
I
how
got
hard
it.
that is?
Oh my
Why
God.
I got to get on there? Why I got to print it? Y'all using up all my ink. I
Girl,
need
what?
the ink.
For real.
I run a home business. I need my ink for me. I need my computer for me. Okay.
You thought you was supplying school supplies before. You doing it all now.
So I was like, oh my God, this is just too
Yeah, you don't
much.
get no breaks.
I don't
It's
know
hard.
how the teachers deal with doing the online students and the students in the classroom. I can definitely hear the teachers saying, put your mask back on, put your mask back on. You know,
Parents talking in the background. They got company and friends over while you in class.
wait, they had to give me a warning that I'm not supposed to be, that I'm not supposed to be using that as my personal time to talk to the teacher. Because I'd be like, ma'am,
I've been wanting to ask you something.
excuse me, how do we get to such and Yeah, I'm that parent. It's okay.
Oh,
it's okay,
God.
ladies and
It's
gentlemen.
hilarious.
Yeah.
No.
I apologize. I got all off track.
No,
So everybody,
it's okay.
oh, it's still the morning show. Make sure that you are out there being safe. We out here in the rain. Underscore. No, that's not underscore. What you got under there? First,
It is.
before?
Underscore.
Oh, that's an
Underscore,
underscore. Okay, underscore. Yummy. She funny. Okay, and that's
Yummy.
I-E, not with the Y.
I-E.
We'll be right back after this break.
See you soon.
And we're back with Athletes United Experience on Edge Radio, and where truth still matters. As a side note to our viewers, the art and jazz Best voter registration drive, and as we talked about this earlier, will be held right here at the Midtown Bar and Grill, September 26th, beginning at 4 p.m. That is the Art Jazz Fest voter registration drive. So come on out, prepare to complete your civic duty, and vote your consciousness. Okay, as we broke, we're talking to Dr. Crystal Mark here, and she had
We work our whole lives to support our families. With one accident or illness, it can all be gone in an instant. Now there's a smart, affordable way to protect your family. Go to findhealthbenefits.com and discover low-cost life insurance for as little as $2 per month. Add to that a tax-deferred annuity that can help you protect your assets and grow your money for retirement. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. A critical illness can strike without warning and wipe out your life savings. In fact, it's the #1 reason for bankruptcy. Find Health Benefits offers an affordable solution. Get up to $50,000 if you get cancer, stroke, or a heart attack, giving you the peace of mind to focus on getting better while the plan helps you to pay your bills and medical expenses. Learn more. Go to findhealthbenefits.com or call 877-235-6094. 66% of seniors spend more time shopping for cable TV than Medicare plans. Most say because it's just too confusing. Laws change every year. The wrong plan could cost you thousands and prevent you from seeing the doctors you want. Introducing FindHealthBenefits.com. Save time, save money, see specialists without referrals. Go to FindHealthBenefits.com or call 877-235-6094 for this informative brochure.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Well, hello out there. Hey, my name is Dwayne Hines with Real Talk Real Estate, along with my sidekick,
Damian Hughes.
Hey, and we are the double D's of real estate. So look, if you're out there and you've been interested in owning a home, but you've been getting run around and you don't know how the process goes, hey, dial the number on the bottom of your screen. Give us a call. Get some real talk, real solutions on all your real estate concerns. We are the double D's of real estate.
Be sure to catch us every Wednesday on Edge Radio at 11:30 for Real Talk Real Estate. D. Hines, Damian Hughes, the Double D's.
Society is on the edge. Let's bring them.
The Natural Nation Network is really about taking control of your health physically, spiritually, emotionally, even intellectually, because there's so much out there in misinformation. There's a lot of people now that are suffering from all sorts of diseases that they really wouldn't have to suffer for if they had better information. And that's what we're here to do. Provide information that can save lives.
The mind and the body are totally connected.
Health can be really serious, and you know, sometimes we just have to lighten it up a little bit while we're still providing substantive information.
And you know, my sort of mantra on the salsa dance floor is kind of similar. You know, I tell somebody, if you make a mistake twice, it becomes a move. Okay,
Tune into Natural Nation every Tuesday at 11 a.m.
Between the ages of 0 and 5, a child's mind is very impressionable. Researchers call it the theta brainwave. This low frequency is the state of consciousness between the conscious and subconscious worlds. In this state, the mind is capable of deep and profound learning, healing, and growth. There is a subconscious loop that's created during these early years. Who you believe you are has been downloaded based on experiences that you have had. A bad experience could create fears and limitations. Do you love who you are? Do you believe in yourself? The reality is that you can't control your childhood. All you can do is interpret it. You can choose to see your good and your value. Try this experiment. Project forward. See yourself at 80 years old. Now you have lived a lifetime. What advice would you have for your younger self? What risks would you have taken? What relationships would you have avoided? Did you celebrate life? Did you allow yourself to feel, to be present? Your 80-year-old self would tell you to not live in fear, to have faith that things will work out, that all you have to do is persist until you succeed. Your 80-year-old self would tell you to stay healthy, to take care of your body. And it would ultimately tell you to share your gifts with the world.
When people stop talking to each other, society is on the edge. Let's bring them back. Edge Radio, because truth still matters.
Hey everybody, this is Simply Tania with I'm Just Saying, live right here at the Edge Radio Network. If you'd like to come and be a part of our live studio audience, make sure you come on down to 415 West Gray. We are here in the middle of the city in Midtown Bar and Grill. So we got something special for you, because you know when the guys are away, the ladies will play. And I've got my girl, Yummy She Funny, coming to the stage right now. Get on up there, girl.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Good morning, good morning. Like she said, the ladies is running the show tonight, y'all. Now, where my single ladies at? Is it just me that's up in the studio tonight by myself?
Woo, you got one.
You got one. I got one. Maybe I might have two. But ladies, you know when you single and you ready to settle down, and we all got that same prayer. God, bless me with a man that will love, provide, and treat me like the queen that I deserve. One thing I gotta let you know, God got a sense of humor. You gotta be real specific, okay? I got that, but I also got a narcissistic sexual status with a side of bipolar buyer's depression. Lord didn't tell me he was gonna have all these damn side effects. I mean, really? And ladies, if you on Christian mingles and Christian singles and Muslim mingles looking for you a single man, please beware, especially that Facebook. That Facebook will get you in some trouble. If you got a brother hitting you up and he got that blank profile pic, sister, do not accept that request. Either he's married or that's his wife Faith ghost page. You don't want them problems, okay? If you get a request from a brother and you go to his profile and he got 4,999 friends and they all females, he's a pervert. He's just waiting to jack off on your next 2020 spring break album. You need to go ahead and delete requests, okay? I'm telling you, girl, they bad. Brothers all up in your inbox, waving up at you, sending you messages, okay? You get any message with a brother talking about, hey, I'd like to pick you up tonight and take you out for cocktails. You better believe you mean exactly what he said. His cock and your tail. You better make sure you have your Cash App ready for him, okay? I am serious. And don't let me get started on that Instagram. Instagram is terrible, especially them DMs. Brothers is always talking down on the sisters, talking about, yeah, y'all use social media for financial gain and stuff like that. Well, as a matter of fact, hit me up on my OnlyFans page. You know, y'all mean she funny. But anyway, they do the same thing, but they slick about it. They be all up in your DM. You know what I'm talking about? AKA Dick Messenger. Yeah, every time I go in there, is some random brother pulling out his boudin sausage on a paper plate, trying to holler at a sister. I'm like, dang, do I look that desperate? I know my face is elongated, but dang, that don't mean that I'm desperate for cock. I mean, really. And then you uncircumcised brothers, you shouldn't even be taking no pictures like that. That should just be out of the question. If I see another snuffleupagus in my DM trying to find his way to my Sesame Street, all I can do is point him to the yellow brick road, because only Dr. Alice can fix that problem. I'm just saying, ladies. It's hard out here. We got issues. We got stuff going on. You know, this COVID has been causing problems. It's been bringing down our IQ. You know, because we thinking the nigga up in the house with us, he's cool, he ain't doing nothing. No, ladies, they done switched the game up on us. You ain't got to worry about underwear missing or missing clothes. Now you got to worry about your board games and your cards. You know what I'm saying? You look up and your twister's missing because he got one foot on green and the other foot on red and his thing behind somebody else at their house playing your board games. Then your Uno cards is coming up show. Because he's somewhere playing reverse you, skip you, and draw two with the next female. Ladies. We got to get our IQs back up. We didn't let this quarantine bring us down. All right? And we also got to do better with taking care of our essentials, the stuff that's valuable that we really need. Like our cars. You know, we won't change the tires. We won't get the oil changed. I've been driving with my engine light on for the last 2 years. And I swear I say the same thing every time I get paid. I'm going to take you to the shop on Friday. Come Friday, we at the shop. The Dale shop, goddamn it. My truck is in the parking lot. As long as it start up, we good. All right, that's all I'm saying. And my windshield wiper, you know how that little piece of rubber be half hanging off? Going across your window like, girl, I'm driving down the street raining right now, got my head out the window like Ace Ventura trying to get up in here in this tornado, this tropical storm, girl. I ain't changed that windshield wiper yet, but I'm gonna do it on Friday. I promise you that. Hey, y'all, that's my time. I enjoyed myself here today, and we're gonna get the show back going on here. My girl, Simply Still back in the building, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. I know it was something fun. It was something different. And that's what we're doing, is bringing the edge to your morning. So make sure you keep it right here on the Edge Radio Network. This is I'm Just Saying.
A retired Marine and former school teacher is spending his days on the road promoting unity.
His platform is to erase race, and he's trying to do that by traveling the country, visiting 100 cities, spreading his message one conversation at a time.
I was born and raised in Waller County, Texas, just northwest of Houston. As a child of the 60s civil rights era, I lived in a city that was probably 100% black at the time, and that city, Prairie View, Texas, had an educational background that far exceeded the national average. Because of this uncommon occurrence, I grew up lacking the sense of inferiority that many black people experienced as a result of segregation and the remnants of the Jim Crow era. In Prairie View, the smartest and most able and capable people the children of that city saw daily were always black. After integration in 1969, I grew up with friends from a variety of ethnic backgrounds, and this continued to expand as I went to college, and my circle of deep relationships continued to grow with football teammates from various parts of Texas and the country, and then expanded even more after I joined the United States Marine Corps, where my relationships began to include foreign cultures and people with whom I never envisioned communicating. Today, after having visited and lived in the continents of Asia, Africa, and Europe, I am convinced that we are all far more alike than we could ever realize. Something has hindered that realization for others. Here in the United States of America, we have been plagued for hundreds of years with a concept called race. This concept would have us believe that we are fundamentally very different and our skin color makes us so. Though anthropology, sociology, and medical journals continually refute this, many Americans continue to harbor the erroneous beliefs associated with race. This is what I'm here to change. Hello, I am Carlin Charleston, the Executive Director of Erase Race. We are a 501c4 nonprofit organization designed to remove race from our society and unite people across all demographics and bring them into the novel reality that we are all quite differently the same. That phrase may sound contradictory in itself, but it really makes sense. Once we understand our common origins from whence we all originate, then it becomes much more interesting to see how differently we have evolved in our geographic regions as one people. Erase Race began the work of unifying our country when I embarked upon a 112-city tour last June. Driving the Unity van from coast to coast and from north to south, the thrill of visiting the 48 contiguous states and meeting people I would have never met otherwise was simply amazing. From Baton Rouge to Boston and from Philadelphia to Phoenix, I became more American every day as I met the people that make up this great country, and that is where I want to take you.
This is city number 76.
Shaking hands, visiting people and places, striving for unity as a human race.
It has really been phenomenal. Number one, to travel the country and go to different places in our country and meet the people is what most Americans need to do.
He said there have been surprising interactions, even poignant moments, stopping along sites of historic importance like the Liberty Bell and Harriet Tubman's home. He'll make his final stop in December, but his work will be far from done. Carlin's life is the American Unity Movement, and he's hopeful one day soon people truly won't be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character.
That's my vision, that we have people, and we can then respect people and live with people.
Welcome back. This is the Edge Radio Network, and this is your favorite show to tune in on each and every Tuesday from 8:30 to 10 o'clock a.m. Okay, it is I'm Just Saying. I'm Simply Tennille. We have our special guest with us. Tell us who you are.
Yami She Funny, Mayam Robinson on Facebook.
And of course, everybody's favorite homegirl.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Charlie. How you doing, Charlie?
I am great.
Ladies and gentlemen, after that set, we decided to keep Miss Yummy on. You know, I used to always want that to be my nickname.
Yummy?
Yes, I wanted
She
to be.
got that
I wanted to be Yummy so
yummy.
bad.
You know how I got that name?
How did you get that?
And people ask me that. Guys always like used to be a stripper. That's how I got it. But my mom said when I was little, I used to eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. And I guess there was some commercial
so
that
yummy.
was out then, and I used to mock the commercial, rub my tummy, and be like, yummy, 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 got me some jelly, peanut butter and jelly.
This girl is a mess. Okay,
So,
we are so happy
that
to have
stuck
you
with
here.
me, and that's how it happened. Got nothing to do with sexy doing the splits, pole, nothing.
None in the pole.
Peanut butter and jelly.
You should come out like on your shows now to that Yummy by Justin Bieber though.
Oh, that was
she
me
got
too.
that
Oh, She's got some
That
good ideas this morning.
girl,
You're on fire
I like
today.
that.
You're on fire
I like
today.
it.
Oh
what
my
I do.
goodness.
That's what I do when
That's
I
why
have my morning
that's
cup
why I
of
keep
I'm
her
just
around,
saying.
you know, morning cup of I'm just
Good
saying.
marketing.
Yeah.
Thanks. Look, thanks.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, you know we normally do the sports talk. I'm gonna say just a few things in regards to sports.
Oh,
I know
yeah.
we said we was gonna skip this, but I ain't skipping it.
No.
The
talk about it.
Cowboys won.
Let's go.
Man, I don't care if it's a sloppy. I don't care if it was a
Let's go.
sloppy win. I don't care how you try to put it. It was a win.
No.
We're gonna take that W and we're gonna run with it. Okay. See us next
Sorry,
week.
Atlanta.
How about that? Okay.
It was a perfect time on a perfect Sunday. That was a message. Just when you think
That we.
it's not gonna
Don't
work,
think
if
we're
you
out.
stay consistent and persistent,
Y'all Dallas fans.
Yeah.
you gonna win. That's it. You can
Wow.
pass the collection plate. We're done.
Texans. Let's talk about the Texans real quick. They
Oh.
lost. Okay, we're gonna move forward.
Let's talk about the Saints real quick. Let's talk about the Saints real
Let's
quick.
talk about the Saints. What the Saints do?
They lost.
They lost.
All my teams lost.
We just had to put that out there. I'm so
Yes,
sorry.
Thank you guys.
We're also going to give a big shout out to American golfer Bryson. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. DeChambeau. How do you pronounce it?
DeChambeau.
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 He won the U.S. Open though, so I'm very happy about that.
African?
Congratulations. No, I don't know. We don't know what he
he's
is.
not.
Yeah.
Sound like a brother. Let's get to him.
He might be. Naomi Osaka has also decided to sit out the French Open, or she did sit it out. Let's say that. Okay. She said she wasn't gonna do it. Right now, the timing wasn't right. She don't want to catch an injury at the wrong time.
No.
And bad timing.
Hey.
I think
She's the girl, so she can do things.
I think
okay?
that is a good thing for this year. Like in 2020, you should learn and don't do too much, right?
Yes.
Just do enough of what you need to and prioritize your own personal time.
Prioritize.
Plus, she doesn't have to do anything else. You see what this girl just did over the past few weeks?
Man, she's killing. She's killing right now, and
So
she's
she
standing
can
up
afford
for
to sit down.
and she's standing up for Black Lives Matter, even
Yes.
though she's a half-seat. It's
Oh.
okay.
Yeah,
That's what I'm talking about.
It's okay.
That's the reward. To
So
sit
I'm with
down.
you. You go sit down. You take your break. Enjoy your life. You know, whatever 16-year-olds do. How old is she now?
I think she
might be a little bit older than 16 or 17, somewhere in there. Baby, enjoy your life.
I know
We're
that's
here
right.
for it.
Live.
Show
You
us
a
the show.
teenager.
Look, get on TikTok this weekend.
Show us your boo-boo
Look at
dance.
Charlie. She like, wait a
Your boo-boo
minute.
dance.
Get on TikTok this weekend. You do that. All right. So we are going to move real quickly to our movie reviews.
Oh, yeah. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but
Yes.
Antebellum.
Antebellum. Y'all,
First of all,
check it out.
Costume.
Antebellum.
It's a must-see,
Yes.
man.
Oh, it was so
A must
good.
see. Did you hear that? I don't say that much about movies. You know, they always have their pieces. It is a must see.
Yeah.
You definitely want to catch it because if you were put in this same predicament, how would you react? How would you deal with life going forward? Just by watching the movie, ladies and gentlemen, I'm already getting prepared.
Yeah.
Girl, I signed up for a yoga class the other day.
Didn't you?
Girl,
I was like,
Give
I'm
me
like,
your
doing the
background, 'cause I haven't seen the
yoga.
preview for Antebellum. I don't
Let me see you do that yoga. Didn't she hear that song? Let me
Girl,
see you
because
do
I'm
that.
gonna do me a little
Oh.
stretch, and I'm gonna start with my morning. What are the things that help you motivate you in the morning and stuff like that? I'm
Yeah.
definitely gonna get a yoga teacher who does that. Afro yoga. I'm
I
still
think-
checking for you.
I think
chick.
Antebellum. I like the way that a lot of these black directors are actually doing stuff.
We're gonna
They're
tell you
making
about
the
it, girl.
parallel to what used to be to how it is now, and like the conspiracies of how they correlate.
So it's
like,
very hard
really
to
good.
tell you about the movie. This
Without
is why,
telling you.
without telling you
Okay.
what happens. So what I'm gonna say
Okay.
this is, you feel like it's the antebellum period. You're set in, you know, Robert E. Lee time, Civil War, post-Civil War, and you know, you got all these whites around, but you got the African Americans who are clearly the slaves, and
Yeah.
they're clearly being beaten and brutalized from the very first scene in the movie. They don't take a slow at all. Let me just say that.
So
they're going to put you right in there.
Yes.
They're going to make you feel like something happened to you.
It's going to be emotional. That's one of them emotional.
Oh, it's going to draw it all
emotional.
out. It's going to draw it
It's
all
very
out.
emotional, but then it'll also bring you back to reality about where you are now and like the preparation of how society really sees us and views us. And I love that she spoke from a Black woman's point of view.
Right. So it's a Black woman's point of view. The other part that I was really interested in, she was somebody who was powerful. She was speaking for the people, and she was telling people, live your lives, be your best self. And every night when she went to sleep, she was dreaming, we thought, for a second, that she was a whole slave every night. You can't do that when you get ready to go to bed. You don't want to be a slave when you go to sleep.
No, you
I don't want to be a slave at all. I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't set up for it.
No,
at all.
Like that.
But you know what?
Y'all seen Nat Turner, right?
What I think was so crazy is, and I don't want to give the movie
Don't
away,
tell
so I'm
too
gonna stop
much.
right
Don't tell
here.
too much.
But we always say, like, you hear us now be like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't be a slave. I couldn't. But then the movie goes, oh, but could you? And that's
If
all
you
I'm
didn't
gonna say.
have a choice,
If you didn't have a choice,
what would you do?
what would you do?
Don't it make you want to see it? Go see it.
Speaking of things in correlation to being woke and awakened in the Black experience, have you seen Woke on Hulu?
I haven't, girl.
The new show, it's a
I run away from
comedy
stuff that
series.
says woke because everybody thinks I'm still.
But it
tracking
is
the
so.
other side. Y'all talk about me so bad, you know. It's
She's
okay.
in the sunken place, y'all.
See,
She's in the sunken
that's what
place.
everybody says, and I'm really not. I just enjoy my life at all
I know,
times.
that's right.
They keep talking about I have white people weekends and stuff because I like to hang out at the lake. I like boats. Look, I
She
like
does.
boats and swimsuits. What's wrong with that?
I can't speak. I'm from Austin, but no. Woke is a really, really good show.
I'm gonna check it out.
You definitely have to. You'll really appreciate it if you love good comedy. It's a show that is about kind of like the Black stance, and it talks about Black male trauma, and we talk about police brutality a lot on the show, and it talks about the Black male trauma after police brutality and how we view ourselves in correlation to the world. So I think you definitely should watch it.
Okay.
So if y'all need me for season 2, just let me know, because I could be Coffee Girl #1.
Okay, and here are my suggestions outside of woke. Please go see The Third Day and The Most Dangerous Game.
Oh, I want to see that.
The Third Day and The Most Dangerous Game, because that is another movie where somebody is set in an uncomfortable situation, trying to win some money. I think all of us think that we would try to survive for 24 hours if we were going to get several $1 million. Do you think you could survive, Yanni?
No, I can't do it.
She said I can't do it.
24 hours.
I'm gonna kill everybody and go sit in the corner. I can't do it. Like, it's just, I can't do it.
And up next, you know what we got to do, y'all. We're getting close to the end of the show. I want you to post your comments. First, I need you to tell us if you thought Yummy was funny. Second of all, I need y'all to comment on this Tennille's touchy subjects. I hope somebody is out there watching the feed right now. Comment right now on Tennille's touchy subject. Here it goes. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a girl writing in. She is engaged, ladies and gentlemen, but her fiance's sister's husband. That's what we figured out it is. The sister's husband.
Beyonce sister husband.
Okay, so that's real close network. Hits on her every single time she attends a family function. She says when he speaks, he's not only speaking once, he's speaking 2 and 3 times, hugging and rubbing, okay? Okay. She says she knows that somebody is going to notice. No one has said anything. Okay, he's even eating out of her plate at one of these functions. So he up in her face. Because if you can reach down in my plate and eat some food,
I don't even let them.
Come on now.
thing is, she said no one has said something.
No one. She said that she feels like people have to have noticed it. She's in a nervous position. It makes her feel very uncomfortable. And no one said anything, so she doesn't think that they know.
No,
his wife know. I'm sure the wife didn't.
Yeah, in 2020, we don't let people put us in a corner and make us feel uncomfortable. Say something. You see something.
You think she should say something?
Yeah.
She trying to get married.
Reach in her place, say move.
But what if she say something, lose her life? What if that's part of a cult that she's in and don't even know it right now?
Girl,
because families be doing stuff like that.
This girl went to the cult. I'm through. That's why we don't let you on the show like that.
I see.
Ooh, that's just too much. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think she should do? Do you think she should comment? Or she has also suggested that she just completely stay away from the family functions, and then people are going to think something's wrong with her.
She has that she don't like the family. She
Right.
has to say something. Because he's probably done it to someone else. He probably done messed with his cousin's girlfriend's baby mom, and that's why she ain't
But
got
if she brings it up, then now she's still gonna be the outsider, because everybody then is gonna be watching a man thinking it was her. She was the flirty one, or she was the whatever.
No,
they gonna be watching
on
him.
you back like that. But guess what? We have our phones now, so it's time to go undercover.
I love
Put
it.
that video, that TikTok, turn that
Right up in
TikTok
your-
on at that
right in your
family
chest.
function, that Christmas dinner.
Go
Miles
live.
and Vanderbilt.
Forget it. Just go
Miles
live.
and Vanderbilt, I need you right now. I can see that this is the type of girl who's definitely gonna do that stalking. Look,
hello.
And then
And
I
it's gonna
got
be
this
recorded.
other one over here. She gonna drop it like a bad habit.
I
So-
sure am. The next time you touch my plate, I'm be like, you know what? The last time you ate my piece of bacon at breakfast, and I don't like the way that you look at me when I walk by. Now I'm gonna go get grandma real quick.
You being nice about
We
him popping
definitely
that
need
plate
a
out of his
male.
hand.
We need a male opinion. So guys, right now in the comments, please, we're gonna check it. I need to see one of y'all's comments. This girl is in a bad situation. I'm not gonna lie. She's in a bad situation. Should she say something or keep it on the hush? This is my thing. What is her fiance saying?
That's what I'm saying.
What is the fiance
She
saying?
act like they can't see. Like nobody can see this. Oh, that's the part I'm
This
not
is
getting.
tricky.
Somebody has to see it.
But what frustrates me, if he sees it, why aren't you saying something? I want to marry you. You just gonna let somebody put me in a situation like that?
Yeah.
Just pin me up.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because the party was, thrown by the guy or whatever. Maybe he's just thinking,
and
She
I'm
can handle
leaving.
herself. Maybe he's like, I don't know. If I was a
this
man,
is
I'm
too
not
much.
supposed to let you
I'm
flirt
gonna
with
tell
my
you,
woman in
ladies.
front of me.
Ladies
Sorry.
always want the guy who's going to stand up for them or be
Thank
the
you.
rescuer. Okay, I would like that.
Me too.
In a man, he
Look-
needs to be the rescuer. What do we have there on the comments?
So Max said, if she can tell us, she can tell her fiance.
Oh,
I
this
know
is
that.
secretive though. Nobody's telling any names or anything like that, but she can tell her fiance. I think that this is definitely a detrimental moment in their relationship. If she doesn't feel like she can talk to him, something might not be right in their relationship.
Yeah, then you
Or
have
maybe
bigger problems.
maybe she's
You're
told
right.
him, and maybe she's told him, and he said just don't say nothing.
Then you have bigger problems.
Maybe,
Get out.
Maybe she's curious.
He's protecting his sister more so than you. Ooh, y'all, we hitting all the buttons today.
Get out.
Maybe,
Hitting all the
maybe she
buttons.
curious to see what.
Oh, maybe he got that shmoney.
Sure.
Now, if he got that shmoney, that's gonna make it a little bit different. That's gonna make it a little bit different.
He got some money, I'll be quiet.
She's gonna try to hold on to it. She may try to hold on to it and use it later to get the shmoney. Yeah. Oh,
Blackmail.
girl.
Sounds like Greenleaf.
I'm
Yeah,
talking about.
uh-huh.
Greenleaf was a good show. Glad. I mean, I hate that it's gone. I thought that they might have come out a little bit longer with that. I'm definitely hoping P Valley comes back for a second season. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have enjoyed Tennille's touchy subject. I hope that we intrigued some really good conversation at your coffee talks or at home this morning, because I know y'all are on these virtuals and whatever else, and I want you to keep in mind the Edge Radio Network is right here at Midtown Bar and Grill. We need you also to come out this Saturday for voter registration drive. I've got the flyer posted on my page. We want y'all to come out, dance, have a little bit of fun, and get registered to vote in the meantime, because your vote is your voice. Remain a part of the political process, and maybe some people need to join it. Some of these youngsters out there, it is their very first time. So come see some art, come see some music.
I think we're gonna make
live
history
right
this
here.
year.
This has been another episode of I'm Just Saying, and we'll talk to you guys on Thursday.
Bye bye.